guys, so today I went to Trader Joe's and I did a little bit of a grocery haul. I only really picked up frozen items because their frozen section is my favorite, and then I get like other items from Publix or other supermarkets. So the first item I got were the shredded potatoes. You guys know I eat these all the time. I like them best from Trader Joe's because you can have the most for the least amount of Weight Watcher points. You can have 4 ounces of these shredded potatoes for only 2 points, which is a lot of potatoes. Also, I get 23 points in a day, in case you guys were wondering. So when I'm telling you guys the points of these frozen foods, you can kind of understand how low it is, how high it is, based on the amount of points I get per day. I get 23. A lot of other people get more if they're trying to lose more weight or if they have more weight to lose. So yes, my first item were the shredded potato hash browns, 4 ounces for 2 points. These I've never tried before, but I picked up because I knew that anything remotely made out of turkey would be low in points, and I thought that I could just add this to any dish, but like maybe a whole wheat spaghetti with 0-point marinara sauce. I looked up the points, and for the turkey meatballs, you can have 4 of them for 5 points. I've also never tried these before, but these are the handsome cut potato fries. I always make my own French fries from scratch. So when I looked at the ingredients of this and the only ingredient was a potato, I thought this would be so much easier to just put in the oven and have as a side dish. So I looked at the points for these, and for the fries, you can have 3 ounces of them for 4 points. I also got these turkey burgers because I thought it would be a really good thing to have for my lunch. You can have 1 turkey burger for 4 points, and then you could just add whatever you like to it. So this Trader Joe's seafood blend is a very big staple of mine. As it says, it's a blend of shrimp, calamari, and bay scallops. And this entire bag of grilled fish is 0 points on Weight Watchers. So it's so nice because I just saute these in whatever sauce I want. I add it to maybe a seafood pasta with like garlic and olive oil and lemon, and it's so good. So I always make sure to have a bag of these in my freezer. This I actually just recently tried and I love it. I'm obsessed with it. It's chicken chow mein. It's low fat. So for the whole bag, it's 16 points, which is a lot because, as you know, I get 23 in a day. But there's so much in here, you're not going to eat the whole bag. So I have half of the bag, which is 8 points. And then I add in extra vegetables or maybe tofu or extra grilled chicken because all of that is 0 points that you're adding to it. So it's an 8-point meal. It's good for lunch. It's good for dinner. I'm obsessed. I got another bag of that. This I haven't had in so long, but I remember I love it. People love to cook their cauliflower gnocchi in the air fryer. I don't have an air fryer, but I still put it on a pan and I saute it in some olive oil and seasonings. So the points on these is you can have 1 cup of gnocchi for 4 points, or you can just have 2 cups, which might be the whole bag, and that's 8 points. So throw some sauce over this and you've got yourself an 8-point dinner. This I've had a lot of times. It's the seafood paella, which is rice with shrimp, calamari, mussel, bell peppers. So you're really only counting points for the rice because everything else in it is 0 points. And you can eat this entire bag of seafood paella for 8 points, which is very low in points for a dinner. I always like to save 10 or more points for my dinner. So 8 points for this whole bag is really good. Or you can just have half the bag for 4 points. Then I always get the Trader Joe's Reduced Guilt mac and cheese. I don't normally eat this entire frozen meal unless I have the points for it, but what I like to do is I like to split it with a family member or a friend, and say I'm making turkey burgers one night or I'm making chicken one night. I'll just divide the mac and cheese into 2, and I'll have like a little mac and cheese as my side, so it's only 4 points for half of the container, 8 points for the whole container. These 2 items I always get, the vegetable fried rice and the chicken cilantro mini wontons. In my opinion, they're both very low in points, especially the wontons. For the wontons, you can have 4 of them for only 1 point. You can have 8 of them for 3 points, or you can have 13 of these wontons for 4 points. Like, that's insane. And if you wanted to pair it with the veggie fried rice, I love the veggie rice. I make it into my own. And what I do is I put it on a pan. You can have 1 1/4 cup of this rice for 6 points, which is a very good amount. And I add in whatever vegetables I have in my fridge because, again, vegetables are 0 points. So I'll add in mushrooms, I'll add in edamame pods, I'll add in corn, carrots, whatever I have. I'll add in whatever protein I have, so tofu or chicken. And I'll also add in some scrambled egg like how they do at the hibachi because eggs are 0 points on Weight Watchers. And in my opinion, egg and fried rice is my favorite part. So yummy. You could also put soy sauce on it. Soy sauce is 0 points. These are a new find. They are vegetable spring rolls. And I guess they're vegetarian. Yeah, they're vegetable. And they're made with kale, edamame, mushrooms, and shredded tofu. And they're so good. Dip them in soy sauce. They are 3 points each. And then Trader Joe's has my favorite frozen rice. They have an organic jasmine rice, which is my favorite. And they also have a brown rice. And I'm pretty sure they have a couple other kinds. They have like a quinoa and brown rice blend. But what I love about these is they come in little packets and you literally just stick the packet in the microwave and the texture of the rice is so good, so delicious. On Weight Watchers, brown rice and white rice are the same amount of points. So even though I like to eat brown rice more because it's overall healthier for you, I'll sometimes just eat jasmine rice because it's the same amount of points. You can have an entire cup of this for 6 points or you can have half a cup for 3 points, depending on what meal you're making or how many points you have. And then I always pick up like some sort of like bags of mixed vegetables. So this is the stir fry vegetables. I've never tried this before, but I love stir fry, I love veggies. This looked easy, 0 points there. And then the mixed veggies, 0 points as well. And then lastly, I already had this in my fridge, but they are the Trader Joe's mashed potatoes. And these are so good. They come into like little pieces and you just stick the pieces in a pot on the stove and add water or almond milk to it. And you can have, for the mashed potatoes, you can have 8 pieces for only 3 points, which is so good because it's a good serving size of mashed potatoes and you're only spending 3 points on it. So yeah, these are all of the frozen things that I have in my freezer right now. I'm obsessed with Trader Joe's. I'm obsessed with their frozen section. I love getting other things from them too, so I'll show you that in another video. But for now, I just wanted to show you guys all the frozen things I got, and maybe one day you'll try some of these and you'll let me know.